All right, Kenny Smith, Total Force Holdings. We're going to take a little bit of a step back from the Magnum and heavy cartridges we were just talking about. And now we're going to go to some military cartridges. These are not U.S. military cartridges. These are the cartridges of what was for many, many years what our military was built around. So these are Russian, well, Soviet, because they were both designed in the Soviet era. So one cartridge that is out there that I actually think quite a bit of is the 7.62x25 Tokarev. Now, the 7.62x25 Tokarev, obviously it was meant for the Tokarev line of pistols, TT-30, TT-33, was used in many different submachine guns, just to stick with Russian, the PPD 38, PPD 40, PPSH 41, PPS 43, right? They produced a bunch of them. So if you're in more of a military kind of standpoint, or if you're in the private security side and you travel abroad, 7.62x25 TOC is a cartridge you need to be familiar with. Now, the thing with 7.62x25 TOC, it is a screamer. It's bottlenecked, little 30 caliber bullet. It's not the heaviest of bullets. I mean, it's not going to hit like it's a lighter bullet than a 9mm, but it's pretty bad. I mean, I certainly wouldn't want to get hit with one. But yeah, I mean, it's a little screamer. You can penetrate a lot of things with it that most pistol cartridges won't. And that's mostly because it is so fast. So it's developed from the 7.63 Mauser, and it replaced the 7.62 Nagant in the Nagant revolvers in Russian service. And what it really brought to the table was this just crazy fast velocities, and the Czechs loaded a version for their VZ52. What is this, VZ52? For their pistols for it that was even hotter still. You're looking at an 85 grain conventional full metal jacket bullet. There were some jacketed hollow points made, and some of those get pretty hot too. You're looking at between 1,200 and 1,600 feet per second. I mean, it runs a pretty wide range. So what I did to kind of limit that is I pulled up a load of it from Fiocchi, and this is factory ammunition. This is like range stuff. You have an 85 grain bullet at 1,525 feet per second that develops 439 pound-feet of energy. I know there was a jacketed hollow point made, and it was commonly available in the U.S. for a while. I don't remember if it was Purvey Partisan or Cellular and Bellic, but one of my buddies actually had I think it was a CZ52 or VZ52 rather, and we shot some of that load, and it just explodes when it hits gel. I mean, it was wicked. But what you're probably going to run into throughout the world is the FMJ, and it penetrates a lot. So don't take that little bullet lightly. It's a barn